Okay, nice.
Welcome to your daily dose of dopamine. My name's Robert. I'm here with Tom Filippini, a proud Italiano. I think he's like my wife Anna Maria. We also have a Giuseppe and a Francesca in the house, so we got a lot of Italian.
Nice. That's legit. Yeah, that's
So Tom, people see it. You're wearing it. You are it. Tell me just the quick version of what the heck is pepper pong, because not enough people know about it yet.
yeah, so Pepper Pong was like a homegrown concoction, basically a reinvention or a reimagination of the great game of ping pong. And so it's got the miniature racket sport, kind of similarity to ping pong, but it all fits in the bag that you're about to show, Robert. So the novel aspects are the equipment. So everything has been reimagined in terms of how the game plays, how the game is manufactured. It can be set up in less than 5 seconds on any surface, anywhere you want to play. And then it's named Pepper Pong because we have three different types of balls that are different spice levels.
Yep.
They're all foam. They're a little bit oversized vis-a-vis a ping pong ball. And ultimately, what that results in is a much easier game to learn. It's a slower paced game. And so it's more accessible to more people.
Yep.
Play on any surface, as I said. And then for experts, the rallies last forever. And so unlike the ping pong where you slam the ball and it lasts one or two shots, it's really a game where the rallies last for a long, long time.
So, okay, some people are looking and going, "Oh, I remember this guy from Shark Tank." Tell us about the Shark Tank experience because that's where I first saw you, and you did great.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's my calling card necessarily, live TV, but yeah, I mean the Shark Tank folks reached out to us last March and asked if we wanted to be considered for season 16, and we went through sort of the process from there on. But we were to some degree hand selected. I don't know how they heard about us, but that was nice. And then the filming took place in June, and it was quite an experience. I mean, it was the real Hollywood deal. We were there for a couple days, and the whole thing, the makeup and all that stuff, and couldn't have been a more positive experience. And mostly, I mean, our sales went absolutely nuts. By most calculations, it was the number one selling product in Shark Tank history, which we never even anticipated. It just really went crazy. But most importantly, irrespective of sales, we were able to get our message out, and our message is really about connecting people in the human realm. As AI takes over the world, we like the offline, we like the analog, and so that's kind of the thing that I was most excited about was the people heard like, hey, put your damn phone down and connect with another human being.
So that's so important what you say. Your message is so aligned with what we do at Yes and Exercise, our nonprofit. We serve predominantly the Parkinson's community. And the thing that people with Parkinson's often feel, or the care partners and family members too, is they feel this isolation. The disease has a way of making them feel less than, of making them feel scared of the future, of what's going on. And so sometimes communication, the traditional verbal communication, is difficult. Quick story, my dad, 24 years into his diagnosis at this point, he has a hard time speaking at this point. Loves my mom loves him. They've been married 57 years. They're currently living in separate places because the condition of both of their diseases, what they go through, is so difficult that they're trying to figure out how to be together. Well, Tom, we went to the park, which is how we've been getting them together as they slowly kind of get together. And again, they're trying to talk, and communication's hard. But you know what we did? We broke out Pepper Pong. We started playing Pepper Pong, and what I saw with them was they were saying, "Hey, good shot, nice job, love it." They played for a half an hour, Tom. My 80-plus-year-old mom and dad, who both have their health challenges, my dad in a wheelchair, mom with her challenges, and they just loved it. And what I saw was love in the game, the play you offer, and like you said, the accessibility is phenomenal. So thank you.
Well, that makes it all worth it, honestly, for me. Brings a tear to my eyes, honestly. And it's you hear stories like that, and it's hard to it's hard to account for that in any way, and we've heard tons of stories, and I think, at the heart of why I created it was isolation, because as I shared on Shark Tank in front of the world, I struggled with alcoholism for decades, and I was blessed to have, to become sober in 2016 because people loved me and they saw what was happening to me, and I was not on a good path. I probably wouldn't be here today. And so, this is really a passion project, just born out of my own desire to jettison isolation, because much like Parkinson's, isolation in the addiction world is a downward spiral. The more addicted you become, the more isolated you want to become, and they feed off each other. And so I'm just delighted to hear that story. It makes it all so worth it.
Well, there's more to come. And like I said, we're going to take a pause and come back for the next episode. And I want to talk more about the addiction journey. And I know a lot about it in my own family too. And like you said, the correlation with chronic illness, because they do have some cross values. So thanks, Tom. We'll see you on the next dose.
Sounds great. Thank you.